Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I was having a little bit of issues. Today I'm doing a horizontal live stream because that's what I could do. But welcome back. Finally, we got it going, guys. Wow, that was a little bit of a problem this morning, but we are here. We are back. We're gonna be reviewing the charts. We're gonna review some news, and hopefully you guys enjoy this type of live stream. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bells. You get notified every time we are online. You already know we do the videos con mucho amor. If you have a company or a crypto that you want me to take a look at, just send it through in the chat and I'll keep an eye on it. Guys, we're gonna do a quick review and let's see what's happening in the markets, guys. I know that the world is shaking up, so hopefully everybody is doing all right today. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let's get it going with some music because I need some música, bro. I need some música. Okay. Y dice así. Okay, guys. Good morning, fam. Futures green. Gold just cracked 4,000 and everyone's eyeing FOMC minutes. Shutdown still dragging. So we trade what's moving. If this helps, subscribe now. Let's take a quick look at the stock market heat map and see how it performed yesterday. Sadly, only today is going to be horizontal live stream. I like horizontal, but not everybody. But you can see a lot of stuff that it happened yesterday. So you can see that we had a bit of red here and there. Look at Tesla, negative 4.4%, guys. Dude, product manufacturing down negative 5% over here. AMAT, LRCX, almost 6%. But we had some green like commercial over here like PayPal, utilities, AWK. We had some green over here for APP, IBM, Netflix. So it was a little bit mixed, honestly. And the DXY today is at 98.72. But anyways, futures are green. Yep. Nasdaq 0.1% up, S&P 0.2 and Dow 0.2 in the green. Okay. Gold and commodities is something that I want to keep an eye on since we're going to talk about it, guys. Talk about it. Yeah, XAUSD. We reach our target 4,000, guys. This should have been the easiest trade ever, bro. $500 could have been done easily. You could have done about $52. No, 52. No, like $500 with very little risk. This is something that I could have cut and I didn't. I don't know why. This gold is mad volatile. Sometimes it's very volatile and can get rid of your money or make you a lot of money. But you can see we're at all-time highs, 4,044 gold. That's crazy, guys. And there's some key headlines today: FOMC, jobs context, AI semis, XAI funding, Tesla prices. We're gonna review some crypto bubbles and your tickers. But the bigger story, like I said, gold 4K. Ladies and gentlemen, very, very crazy. Anyways, S&P, Nasdaq, Dow slightly up after recent records. Watch tech versus defenses as yields tick higher. Okay, guys. Note semi AI pockets like NVIDIA, AMD, retail edges into Amazon's event read-through, and any rate-sensitive sectors. So we already mentioned NVIDIA and AMD. I want to take a look at that real quick and see how they're performing after yesterday's close. NVIDIA 185 yesterday's close. Today we're at 186. So we're still good, guys. We're still good, still in the uptrend. And AMD, which you already know, guys, we skyrocketed the other day from 211 yesterday's close to 213 today's open or pre-market. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And the other ones that I'm going to keep an eye on are Microsoft, Google, and Amazon. So Microsoft, 523 to 524, still in an uptrend. Amazon, 221 to 222 this morning. Actually, the weekly candle from last week showing us rejection. It can continue with the upside. Definitely looking for that break of our resistance that we got right now, guys. We got a resistance here. I'm actually gonna redraw it because this makes more sense to me. We can retest 240 once again. If it doesn't, we can slide back down to 170s if things don't go well, but I think that things will go well with Amazon. And the other one that I want to keep an eye on is gonna be Google. Google over here, 245. Yesterday's close. Today we're at 245. Not bad. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, yes, why is gold going up so crazy, bro? That's a question that many people should be having right now. I have the question. I'm trying to look for the answer. But look at that. That bullish engulfing from last week just shows us that, yeah, bro, we're going to continue with the bullish momentum. Gold, whenever there's a bullish engulfing candle, is going to continue. Gold is one of the best technical trades, okay? I'm going to be very, very honest. Right now, we don't know where gold is going to go. Where is it going to stop? We already reached 4,000. I have a target of 4,150s. But why did it move, guys? It says over here that the drivers are expected Fed cuts, political turbulence, ETF inflows for the US, 35 billion YTD, global, 64 billion, 17.3 billion in September, okay? What to watch? Real yields, DXY, obviously the DXY, you gotta keep an eye on it. DXY has been performing. Bro, I've been waiting for the DXY to do this move for so long, and finally I got it when I don't get in. You know how it is, bro. But it's fine. It's giving us some signals of where the market will be going, okay? Which is good. The other things, and risk on coexistence, gold up while equities up, okay? Which is crazy. Macro today, FOMC minutes. Key because government data is paused. Markets pricing around 80%. Chance of 2 cuts this year. Shutdown. Prediction markets back to around 22 days. Labor lens. Slower payrolls equals supply problem. Immigration, AI productivity, public sector normalization, not demand. Baseline could be about 263,000 per month at this growth pace. Now let's go back to NVIDIA real quick, guys. There's some things that I want to talk about with all of you regarding NVIDIA. So NVIDIA Juan confirms XAI investment, regrets not investing more, reiterates OpenAI DC plan, up to $100 billion, 10 gigawatts, first phase is 2H26. And this is coming up over here from Seeking Alpha. As you already know, guys, I always look at Seeking Alpha every morning. And NVIDIA, like I said, 186.73 pre-market. Not bad, not a big move, but definitely something to keep an eye on. Another one that is very tied to OpenAI is going to be AMD, which we already talked about. And, bro, AMD definitely can go to $300. Keep an eye on that. Any pullbacks could be a great draw opportunity. It says over here, AMD OpenAI 6 gigawatts plan. First 1 gigawatt MI450 to H26. 160 million share warrants. Okay. Intel INTC, which we have been doing very nicely. Yesterday we reached 37.17. Today we're at 36.96. HSBC reduced target to 24. Says re-rating overdone. Foundry execution equals risk. So we already got a bear. HSBC to 24. And that means, let me go ahead and pull up over here a target for 24. It means that we're going to be going back to the previous resistance. That's what they're talking about, bro. I already got it here. I'm just going to add a text HSBC. Previous support. I already had the line, bro. And let's continue with the headlines. Microsoft, Google, and Amazon Wedbush. Very robust AI demand could fuel strong Q3 prints. Sees trillion AI spent over 3 years. So tech, very tied to AI, could be doing very good, very good for the long term, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your analysis in the comment sections or in the chat. W chat. But anyways, continuing over here before the market opens, because the market will open in 2 minutes. Oh no, David, the market will open in 2 minutes. XAI funding structure reported $20 billion round. So that's coming up over here. Yes, sir. Okay, so it's over here. Reported $20 billion round, 7.5 billion equity, 12.5 billion debt via SPV to buy NVIDIA GPUs. XAI leases over 5 years. Capex light optics, GPU secured. For Tesla over here, since we're talking about Elon Musk's projects, Model Y RWD is going to be 39,990. Model 3 is going to be 36,990. Affordability pivots after EV credits ended. Watch over backlog and competitors' pricing responses. In Tesla, we've been keeping an eye on it. Yesterday closed at 433, today at 437. So it seems like even though we've had a little bit of an obstacle, still looks like we can go higher. Now let's go talk about crypto. And the first one that we're gonna look at is Bitcoin. Bitcoin 122,532, still going up. Bitcoin still elevated after breaking 125. Okay, the drivers are ETF inflows, softer USD, and macro uncertainty. We gotta keep an eye on the miners and exchanges. Note correlation flips if yields jump. Okay, and things that I wanna review real quick: Ethereum 4,470s, XRP 287, Cardano 81 cents. Cardano 81 cents. Look at that. I kind of expected the retracement. Dogecoin 25 cents. And for my OMI homies, OMI down 2.000299. Hopefully we get a rejection of the 200 EMA, or wherever it does it, I'm gonna definitely watch out for it. But anyways, that's what I wanted to review. The market has opened already, guys, so let's go ahead and refresh the stock market heat map and see what the market looks like in the market open. A little bit red in producer manufacturing. AVGO is red, but I see some green. Eli Lilly, Tesla. I see in utilities CEG, NVDA, but a lot of gray as well. A lot of gray, mucho gray. But I already see Nokia 1.5% up, 515. There you go, sir. This is what I want to see from Nokia, bro. This is what Nokia heading to 696. If we stay above the 50 EMA and break the resistance, definitely looking for $6, $7. Other movers, let's see things that I'm looking at. Sorry for my voice. BLNK 3.5% up. Oops. Long time. It's been a long time for this one, huh? What else we got? Big movers. SENS back to 47 cents. Let's zoom in here. Yeah, this is what I was looking for, and we actually got it. So hopefully we get to reject 47 cents, 45 cents. NIO 7.72. Not bad. And Rivian 1326. Oof, Rivian. I'm still with Mizuho, bro, on this one. It's gonna be a long-term one, bro. Wow, this is gonna go back down to 12. Sad day. Waiting for that trend line break. Nothing else to do. And TeraWolf 1210. Oof, TerraWolf still on fire, bro. Which reminds me, I gotta take a look at Riot blockchain, 2150s. Very good. We're at that resistance. Oh my god, we're in critical areas, bro. What else wanted to look at? Let's take a look at MicroStrategy, MSTR. MicroStrategy 333.74. Wow, we were doing so well. But this is a higher low. I think this could be, if we get the rejection we're looking for, bro, we're gonna head high, bro. And that's it, bro. That's all I wanted to review today with all of you. The market just opened. Euro USD, look at that rejection. It was looking good last night. Going down. Actually rejecting. Look at that. Rejection, bro. Not bad, not bad. DAP USD. USD APY still with the upside. Man, 152. We reached 152s, bro. I knew this motherfuckers was gonna go up. Baby, what is that, bro? Literally, I was waiting for this for so long, bro. This higher low was the perfect entry, bro. 147, and I re-entered there. 51 pips, bro. Actually 519 pips. Very good profit with a 0.01 lot size, bro. Look at that, bro. Now we're at the trend line, so now we gotta watch it. Euro USD. But anyways, that's what I wanted to review with all of you. Let's go ahead and call it out. Takeaway: futures green, gold 4K, minutes in focus, AI capex still massive, Tesla pricing resets the EV conversation. And thanks for hanging out, guys. Check out the link in the description for all my music. You already know we do the videos con mucho amor, and as always, have a beautiful morning.